3, 2, 1. Blah! Hello, bio builders. This is Makuta Alvarez, and today I'm giving you my first ever Bionicle speed build showcase video. Now, real quick, for those of you who are unfamiliar with what the heck I do on this channel and what this video is about, let me give you some backstory here. So everything that you see before you now is a revamped version of speed builds that I did, and you can go check those videos out. But individuals who are subscribed to my channel, they're the ones that suggested that I build these certain models, and what I do is I spend about 30 minutes building them as accurately as I can based off of the comments that I get, and this is roughly how they turned out. Like I said, these are the revamped, jazzed up versions of them. If you want to go see the rudimentary prototypes, I guess, you can go check those out in the other videos. But in the meantime, let's get right to it. So the very first speed build I ever did is right here, this blue rat. It was suggested by Nani and Nuna, and man, I'm telling you guys, it's always that very first episode or that very first model that's always the hardest to get people going. Because until someone suggests that very first one, people usually don't take the YouTuber seriously. They don't think that he's actually going to do it. But because Nani and Nuna went ahead and suggested this one, I was able to show everybody that I am serious about these speed builds and that I do plan on doing them and continuing to do them. So I have all of that. I have to give the credit to Nani and Nuna for helping me start that off. Thank you very much. This was a pretty fun speed build. I had never built a rat before, so this is how it turned out. They suggested the blue color with a kind of a dark gray accent color on the tail there. You can kind of see that. And I love the way the whiskers turn on the nose, and on this revamped version has a mouth that opens and closes. I'm pretty happy with the way that looks too. But yeah, that's the very first speed build I ever did. And now moving on to the second speed build that I built. This was suggested by HS Rucodiora. And specifically what this is an Aarakocra. It's based off of a Dungeons and Dragons series, and basically it's a half bird, half man. And I picked out the color scheme on this one, so it's black and gold is what I selected. And I'm pretty happy with the way the weapon looks. The wings, this is what the revamped wings look like. If you want to see the original ones, they really don't look as good as this, but I just love the way it looks right now with the bird feet and everything. I don't think I would change one thing about this model right here. And now the third model that I made was suggested by Player CPU. And he actually gave me some concept art for this. And let me pull that out to show you guys. Right there. So this is actually a character of his own making, in a sense. This is Mist the Cryomancer, I believe is her name. And yeah, that picture is all I had to go off of, and I think it turned out really well. This is the revamped version, obviously, and for those of you who are really paying attention, you'll notice I did a few more changes to the hair, again, and I added some more of the blue robot arms and blue feather pieces that I got on my last Brick Owl order, if you guys were watching that video as well. So yeah, now I think it looks perfect. And let's see, Player CPU, Mist the Cryomancer. I think I covered everything about that model. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So now this monstrosity here, this is a centipede woman, in case you guys weren't able to figure that out. This was suggested by Ironclaw 3000. I selected the color scheme for this. I made it red and gray with a little bit of the black accent color there. And I took a little personal liberty in giving her a flaming sword hand. I thought that would look pretty cool. No, I was really excited about building this one. I had never built anything quite like that. Really, for that matter, I haven't really built anything quite like these models before. These are all really different things for me to do. But no, the Centipede Woman was probably one of my favorite ones to build. It was the most unique, I think, and one of the most challenging, honestly. But yeah, Ironclaw 3000, Centipede Woman. I think I covered everything there as well. So let's move on to the fifth one over here. And you know what, to be honest, I have built a few models in the past kind of similar to this, but this is, I think, the only Titan model I really tried to pull off in my speed build series, and I think it turned out pretty well. And the helmet is something kind of brand new that I tried out with this model. If you want to go see the original one, it does not look quite as good as this one. He has kind of a dorky looking samurai hat that I really wasn't happy with. Now he's got more of a knightly helmet. Oh, sorry, I didn't even say who suggested this. Okay, it was, oh gosh, he has a long username. Let me see if I can get it. Lone Shadow Wolf 69 / Dark Reckon. Yeah, I think I got the whole thing. And this is the revamped version of his weapon. And this is the revamped version of his shield. And there are a lot of changes that I made to it based off of the original, or the prototype. Let's just call it the prototype. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way that looks as well. So we have the rat, the Aarakocra, Mist the Cryomancer, the Centipede Woman, and this blue Toa Knight, who does not have a name as of yet. But yeah, now that I've given you guys a showcase video, I can now rest easy and take these guys apart so I can replenish my my Bionicle supplies, so I can continue these speed builds. Now, feel free to comment your suggestions on future speed builds. I will not be able to get to them right away because I will be going on a short trip. I will be unable to build stuff and much less post videos, so you'll just have to wait a little bit longer for me to get to those suggestions. I do still have those original 4 suggestions that you guys might have seen in the last video, so I will be saving those for then in case no one suggests anything new. And yeah, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. If you enjoyed this video, show your appreciation by liking, commenting, and subscribing. This is Makuta Alvarez, signing out.